It's just about game time as we're settled into Tampa's Raymond James Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180. Hey, 133. Real. Run. What's up?
Coming out throwing is Baker. And his first pass falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
180. Alert.
Throwing again is Baker. He's got Emeka Egbuka. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
3rd down, give to Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, here's Baker. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
180.
Baker now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
20. That.
Baker now. It's his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the Buccaneers field goal, a 29-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. And Torrey Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 23. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First and 10 now from the 30. Running left, this is Barkley. And he'll be met into the line to limit the game to a yard. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action. Hurts has it. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
Great.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Great.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He still has room inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Set. 180.
Pressure coming. Baker finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
180. Kings. Regular. Hey, alert 33. Up top. What's that?
From the 27. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that makes it 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
20.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Got his man. It's Auden. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
180. Stop.
Baker throwing again. On the move, headed right. Right side, this is Ibuka. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
180.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
180.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-3 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
180. Stop.
Mayfield to throw again. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go with this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
180! Kings! What's that?
Once more, it's Mayfield. In the goal line. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Eagles 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Set. 180,
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes second and 12. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Delta.
On third down, it's Hurts. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
180. Regular. What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Hey, alert. 180. Alert. Stop.
Throwing again on second and 10. Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fielded at the 11. Breaks the tackle, still going. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Great. Set. On 81.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No, don't set. On 81.
They go to Barkley again. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
No, don't set. On 81. No, don't.
Going to the ground again on first. He cuts it right. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Great. Set.
Putting the tight end in motion.
No, don't.
We're on here with Will Shipley. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down.
No, don't set. On 81. No, don't.
Hurts now from the gun. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Crowd love Yeti. Crowd love Yeti. No, don't.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No, don't.
Back now, pressure on its way. The Buccaneers to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Eagles at a deficit. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Throwing here hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180.
Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
180. Stop.
Here's Baker to throw. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Good. Run. Up. Stop.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
180.
1st down. Here's Baker. That's low and bounces short of his man. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Good. 180.
Throwing again is Baker. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, steal reeling from that interception.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
No touch it. 180 with it. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Great, set. Call up Yeti. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
From the 19. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Great, set. 180 with it.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Receiver in motion, headed right. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Elliott connects there. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
They're on 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Regular. Good. 180. What's up?
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great, set. On anyone else? Hey, 73. No touch.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
No touch that. 180. No touch.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Great, set. On anyone else? No touch.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hits him on the in route. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Number 26.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Great, set. On anyone else? Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
No, 73. On anyone else?
They send a receiver in motion right. And again, here's Hurts. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set. On anyone else? No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
No touch that. On anyone else? Hey! That's your man. No touch.
They're gonna run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Delta.
Now Hurts. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
Great, set. Trimmer.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Delta.
Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Free up the middle, gets a breakaway! Reaches the 40, at the 20. And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180.
Mayfield to throw. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Rangers.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
180.
1st down throw here. Mayfield. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
180.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Baker throwing again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Run, run, run. 180! What's up?
Mayfield to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
180! What's up?
Once more, it's Mayfield. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Kings, Kings, Kings! 20! What's up?
Here we go. It's Mayfield. Got his man. It's on him. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Buccaneers first down.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
180! Pistol, pistol, pistol. Watch the back on his leg. Watch the back on his leg. Stop!
Irvin here from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Eagles' 12-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
180! What's up?
Baker now from the gun. He's got it at the 5. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Third and just 2 to go. Mayfield now from the gun. He rolls to his right. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point
He's
conversion.
throwing for it! And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Hurts now from the gun. That's Dutson with a catch out right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Oh no, the ball is loose! And this one belongs to the Buccaneers!
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, then they're going to give you a shot at it. Go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Alert!
Throwing now, following the turnover. Down the field, Evans has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
180!
First down, here's Baker. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You just gotta love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
180!
Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
220! Watch out!
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Bucs will set up for the
180.
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Eagles 23.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Jackson now to return it. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10. They're on 17-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Great, set. 180,
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
180. 73.
Play action. Hurts has it. Midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
Great, set. 180,
First down throwing for Hurts. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
180. What's up?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So second down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
What's up? Up close.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Pistol. Stop.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
Up close. 180.
Good game in the hands of Evans. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Alert, 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 alert. 180. What's up?
Here he is to throw. The Bats got it. And that's just about doing, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that's a block on this win. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
23. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Jackson now to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10. They're on 17-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They'll send their tight end right. He'll look to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And it's going to bring up second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Setting up to pass. That pass caught by Johnson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Now to throw. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Motioning the tight end now. Back to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Trimmer. Hey! Crowd left Yeti.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.